Hey, it's Adele from Let's Get Inky, and I'm up with a journal with me video for you today. So this is my Traveler's Notebook insert, and it's one from the Midori brand. I think it's the 003, I think that's what you call it. And this is a little layout that I made for my Jane Davenport Butterfly book, and I'm using the last of my Citrus Twist June. I think it's the June one. I think it is, yes, the Citrus Twist June Pocket Life kit, which is a scrapbooking Project Life kit that I'm on the design team for. So I thought instead of shoving the rest of my stuff in my stash, I'd actually try and use it up as much as I possibly could. And these little journal inserts are fabulous for using up the last little bits of embellishments, or those weird embellishments that you like the picture of it, but you don't really have a scrapbook page to match it, like a tiger or I don't know, a wheelbarrow or something just random. So this little insert, if you've watched my other Journal With Me videos, you'll know that I like to include photos in my pages sometimes. So these are, they're actually taken at different times. So the top one there is of my mum, dad and I at my 28th birthday this year when I was very, very pregnant. And the bottom one has my nan in it as well. We're just pulling a silly selfie, which was taken, I think, last year sometime. No, maybe the year before. But that's the thing with these little journals. I like to kind of just document memories or stories rather than an event or like a week, or like I do with my scrapbooking. So I'm just adding some random little bits, and I also go through magazines, like Frankie Magazine's one of my favorites, and I go through and I cut out just things that appeal to me. You know when you're flicking through a magazine and you go, oh, I really just like how that looks. I go for stuff like that. So so that big blue thing is a golden book that someone's drawn, and so is the one up the top. They have nothing, well, it is a cake, so it kind of has to do with the photo, but the other one is something, is it about sausage dogs? It's about something. It's completely irrelevant, but that's what this little thing's for. It's just for me to stick some stuff and get pretty and journally. So let me know if you do Traveler's Notebooks as well and what you use yours for. This is probably the most I've gotten into my insert. I do have a few different Traveler's Notebooks, but I'm yet to finish an insert. This one is currently, I filmed quite a few of these after this one, but I'm probably about 2/3 of the way through it, and I'm so excited to when I'm finished so I can flip through it all. I'm really, really excited. So yeah, let me know if you do Traveler's Notebooks and what you do in them. Do you art journal in them? Do you use it as a planner, a list book, memory keeping? What do you do in it? So I'm just adding this little heart from the cut apart sheet, and I do try to make these to have skinny embellishments, so thin ones. So just pieces of ephemera. I rarely put like a puffy sticker or wood veneer or chipboard, definitely not anything chunky in here. I do, however, in this one, I think put some of the little leatherette stickers, but they're still quite thin anyway. They're not too thick. The thing that I like about this is that I kind of make these little pockets for little spaces for journaling. So I was flicking through it the other day, and when I started, I kind of had bigger chunks of text, whereas now I kind of like it to be busy with pictures and ephemera, and then just splash in little bits of journaling here and there, or scripty font like this one just here. And I am going to have I've just started a Patreon, which is very exciting. The link's in the description below, and I will in a couple of months do like a mini class on my scripty font, because a lot of people on both of my YouTube channels have asked for that. So it will come, don't you worry, but it won't be for a few months because I'm so far ahead with filming stuff. So I'm just adding little bits of journaling here and there. I'm using my Copic Multiliner 0.1, and I've lost it now, so I need to get a new one. But my current favorite, basically the pen that's handy, is the Staedtler. Let's call it Staedtler pigment liner, and I had a pack of them that come in all different sizes. So basically I just like any black felt tip that's got a small tip, and it's preferably waterproof. That's my jam. So as you can see, I've got a big giant hand that's covering up all of the things here, but I'm just adding in my month and date. Now, that's one thing that I really like with this little mini project. I've kept the way that I do the date the same on every page because every page is so different. It's different colors, it's different photos. Some are busy, some are not as busy, some have watercolored bits in them. I think it's nice to have just a little bit of consistency. So I've got the date staying the same. So yeah, I think I like that. So there wasn't really a lot that I wanted to journal this day. So that's why I have stuck in a lot of things this time, and also done a bit of scribby font just to make it a bit pretty. That wheelbarrow with the flowers in it is something that when I got this kit, I really, really liked it, but I knew straight away I wasn't going to use it on a scrapbook page. It was a bit of an awkward embellishment for me, and so when I knew that I could use it in here, that made me excited. I've actually just got the other week a new Frankie magazine, and I've had a bit of a flick through it, but I think this afternoon I might make myself a cup of tea, curl up on the couch, read my Frankie, and then I can demolish it and cut out all of the pictures in there, because I buy Frankie for two reasons: to read it, but also to snip it to pieces. I actually have a video coming up on my Patreon this month with a bit more information about how I harvest images and what I look for. So if you're over there, if you pledge to me over there, look forward to that in the next week or two. Adding some mini journaling here. My handwriting has changed so much in the last 10 years, I'd say. Are you someone who has always had the same handwriting? I'm not. In high school, I went through that stupid phase where I'd combine capitals and lowercase, and it was all the rage in the 2000s, and it just looked shocking. It was so grammatically incorrect. And then when I started uni, I had this weird cursive font, and then when I started teaching, I got to like perfect foundation font, which is what we call our teaching font that we teach to kids. And now I'm really liking the kind of loose cursive that I've got now. So has your handwriting changed over the years? Mine definitely has. And so I'm done. So this is just a really nice quick little project. I'm really loving doing this late at night when Archie's sleeping. It's handy. It's a nice quick little thing that I can whip out and do in about 20 minutes or so. But yeah, let me know in the comments if you like to travel a notebook as well. Is that a verb? Let's make it a verb. If you like to travel a notebook as well. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you all next week. Bye!